Tornado on his back.
Well, you just don't die, I think. That's the happy part.
Observers down. They're trying to wrap around. So the Iron Shell's over on Forev. The stun's onto MP. There's not much support. Septem. Now he can't get away with the Cold Snap. The Iron Shell burn. MP still not a healthy man with the Tornado. The pick up and throw down the Fast Blood. It goes the way of MVP. The Centaur is still on the run, but thanks to Forev. Now having Surge up and running, he'll be able to push his Invoker away to safety.
If present and stun available, maybe they could bring down the Queen of Pain.
And maybe, does he even see... Okay, he actually has an Observe Ward behind the tower. Now, this doesn't see Dubu straight up. There's your EMP burn. Nice silence, boulder forward. Maybe the control is absolutely perfect from MVP.
That was well executed. Nice smoking.
The fact that also the angle he came up from, like there was the contest for the bottom room before. Tornado over on Aggressif. Surge forward from Forev with a Cold Snap. Aggressif makes it to the tree line. They pull him back, and Aggressif is dropping. He'll blink into the tree line. He's actually having to cut his way out of the trees. MMY still with Glimpse available. Going to cancel that TP. Forev will drop the wall down. At least got a couple of copies to work with. And the Sonic Wave committed by Maybe. No risk Dota. He needs that kill to clean up MVP's hopes to keep that fight going.
He had to. He was taking so much damage from the Iron Shells, the illusions. Just had to get them off him there. And we might still see a Tornado here. Not gonna hit.
Maybe he's far enough.
Both of them are smoking right now. This tense.
LGD is actually headed over towards Roshan at the moment, and they're actually pinging over towards the pit. They're surrounded on multiple sides. Okay, now they come down to the bot lane. They're gonna loop all the way around and find Febby. The blink forward, and Febby is down. So the Ancient Apparition is lost, but the Darkseer as well as this Earth Spirit, who've been farming up inside the Radiant jungle, can be in a lot of safe position. They ping him perfectly. They understand he's there. The glimpse on Dubu. The boulder down. Pushes him closer towards Maybe, but Aggressif right in the mark. The kick back from Dubu trying to create a little bit more space, but it won't happen. It'll be September who takes the double kill.
Yeah, double kill for him and double damage rune for Maybe. And all while this is happening, Slardar
in the neighborhood. The Ice Blast on its way in. It's going to hit pretty nicely on the Enchantress as well as overall. Maybe the kick is perfect. And now with the Spectral Haunt coming over, the Tornado doesn't catch anybody, allowing Maybe to blink his way out. MP's in a little bit of trouble. September is just pummeling the Impetus into him until QO comes over. Until then, there you go. The Mana Void is a 1-for-1 trade-off. There's an Invoker for an Enchantress for the extra stun on QO. Xiaowei wants to go further. Blinks on cooldown for 3 seconds time. And Dubu waiting in the tree line for the perfect moment. Xiaowei kick back, locked inside the wall. Say goodbye to Xiaowei. Dubu wants to boulder himself up and away from Aggressif as well as MMY. The Thunderstrike is still on him, and Aggressif quite aggressively TPing himself, blinking himself up into the jungle. They want to keep fighting here by the looks of it. LGD. QO is surrounded by three heroes. Forev needs help, but the Ice Blast actually back off cooldown. Maybe he's going to get hit by it, and he does. He's so low. QO needs one attack. He's going to get it too. The wall is down, forcing him to fight with QO. Burning down MMY.
Oh, the whiff on the Queen ulti. He doesn't get it. So hard to land it when the enemy is right next to you, just duking left and right. Actually, much easier. So maybe it doesn't get dewarded here. No, Sentry's coming out. They're getting rid of it.
Aggressive, that Battle Fury timing is practically now.
Yeah, he's very close to it.
Top lane, that Ice Blast. Xiaowei and September getting hit by the back of the kick! Now that was spectacular.
That A ulti just making all the difference as well. So much extra bursts. The enemy's just shattering. In particular, and she's going for it. Then you just die all the time. They're going off, maybe. They're trying to set up with an A ulti, but is he gonna walk too close? MMY?
They're thinking about it. There's your boulder forward. MMY initiated the perfect kick silence. And say goodbye, Disruptor. Xiaowei. Okay, with September, that's a lot of damage. The back into the Tornado. Just creating space. This was only meant to keep Dubu alive and aggressive. Now he wants to run. Forev surging himself away. Xiaowei wants to go again. He'll get the crush over on Forev. The kick actually trying to buy a little bit more space. Unable to do so. And now they move over to MP. LGD, they want to try and play aggression against aggression. DP support's on the way from MVP. They need more help. MP's losing mana. Febby on the front line. There's Jacross, the Ice Blast. It catches out 2 heroes. But there's just no more control for MVP. Spectral Horn is still on cooldown, hence QO could not come to help.
2 massive kills there as well. Definitely worth the rotation there. Good call by LGD to just bring in the Animates and fights.
Maybe this is the whole thing, like you have to fight while Spectral Horn's on cooldown. When MVP don't have The river with September, and they may lose their lives for this decision because MVP wrapping around the back, the boulder forward. They find September, they get the stun, but then again, Xiao Wei caught in the middle of it too. They'll get a three-man crush. Tornado flies through. Xiao Wei should die from the fall. Febi's right behind him with the Ice Blast. There's no way for Enchantress to survive either. No Ancients to deny to. They just got farmed up by the AM. So MVP catching another two heroes, but again, it's the Slaughter, it's the Enchantress, and there's QO with a 2-minute cooldown ultimate.
They just make so great use of the Haunt. Every single time that they go for a rotation, bring in everyone in this form of just AA ulti coming in, and Earthstraight is doing a good job initiating here. Dubu really pulling through.
How are you aggressive observer ward behind the tier 2 tower? And are they going to get there in time? Febi gets, he doesn't see enough. We're still running around in night time. MP's going to miss the tornado, flies a long way forward, but they'll still find September. Even with the sprites up, he cannot survive through this one. They're going to Spectral Haunt up. They find Xiao at the tree line. The back will cancel the TP out. And MVP find themselves another kill, but it's again the same combination. They keep killing off time and time again. This Slaughter and Enchantress. But Slaughter, Xiao Wei's still got 4 stuff. And as MVP, they are they're so close. But do they even read this? The Observer Wall gets put up on the hillside. Febi, he's walking over. The Vortex is down. They understand that Roshan's being done. The ball to 4, Spectral Haunt. The kicks on September, and the back end of the wall. They need to get more. In fact, the Ice Blast flies even further. He'll hit him aggressive. QO's right behind him. They find the kill. They stop the Roshan. And Roshan at half-life. MVP may even try and finish this now.
Oh, definitely. That's an easy job for them now with 2 dead. Anti-Mage out of the picture. MVP are looking like they can do this.
Oh, the danger zone, LGD. They try to slip a fresh one underneath MVP's carpet. And now it's the Aegis, the Immortal into QO. MVP. They made for the first time with these deaths as well as the space created. That BKB already over on the Animates. They jump in. QO going to lose this Aegis pretty quickly and aggressive. Triggers the 10-second BKB. QO is still in front of that tier 3 tower with the Disruptor Storm up. QO just walks his way out the kick. MNY and Xiao Wei. They've got nothing to give this fight. The Mana Blast was not enough. And QO, well, the Ice Blast flies forward. 2 already on the sidelines. You lost QO, however. How much more damage can you do? Maybe Xiao Wei, that magnetized. He's ticking. 40, 27. Still alive, and no! Dies behind the fountain. 3 heroes gone for LGD, and MVP, even without the Spectre, they'll bring down the tier 3 tower. They'll get the buyback out now from Xiao Wei, and MP, you want to stick around? You want the melee racks? I think now they have to understand, you got your buyback, you got your victory in the fight. Or maybe they don't. Forev, the jump, the boulder forward, the kicks over on September. You thought they were pulling out, but they put it straight back in again. Maybe still the front lines and screen the Sonic Wave. He got silenced. He can't get the ulti off. They were full gripped up. The Ice Blast as well. It won't connect perfectly. Remember, they're still here for the racks. They want the melee if it's possible to get it. MP starts the attack again. Sonic Wave is preparing. MVP is pretty gripped up. 2 heroes hit by the Deafening Blast and the kick. Xiao Wei! He's almost gone! Behind the tier 4 towers. They got the melee racks too. Forev just wants to run away. The back into the kick. The kick a little bit off target there from Dubu. MVP, bail.
They have to get out at this point. But they got a dive back from the Slaughter. They got the racks. And Queen ulti was committed, which is a massive cooldown. The Slaughter didn't have its blink ready. When the Queen ultied, he could not blink in because the AA ulti was still on him. A little bit of a miscommunication there by LGD when they were stressed for defending their racks.
And that control timing though, like the happening. Spectre Illusion comes over. They don't see anything because they're still under the cover. Actually, Maybe can't get through. He's locked here. The creep actually blocks it. Maybe can't jump just yet, and Xiao Wei does, but it's over and Illusion. Now the Spectral Haunt reveals it all! The back, the 3-man wall, the Ice Blast coming in too! Oh, LGD! They weren't ready for this one! They thought they may have had the position, but it doesn't end up. The creep camp works against them. The block maybe not even get pushes.
This is going to be hard to hold.
Oh, this is so difficult. At least they don't have to worry about the Spectral Haunt, but that's a Reaver over on QO. They cannot afford to get kicked. They cannot afford to get back walled. Forev, there's one back. There's Ice Blast coming in. You can already say goodbye to the Queen of Pain. A straight buyback. Xiao Wei's low and aggressive. Triggers the Manta. That Mana Void does minimal damage. And in fact, with the Glimpse back, they might be able to find the kill over on MP. He drops the meteorite down. The time is there with a follow-up kick. They may have enough damage. Aggressive. They can't walk out through the ice wall. It's just MVP moving forward. Any mage will have to buy back as well, but you still, again, MVP. They claim the melee racks. Aggressive, he wants to jump forward, he knows he has to. He chases after that Ancient Apparition with a 4-star TP out. He'll survive. QO's back inside the base. He already finds 1 kill over on the Earth Spirit. The front line doesn't work.
He's just running out now as well. He's getting glimpsed though.
Yeah, bring him back. Another party to be had. Aggressive wants to go. He doesn't have mana points. They have a stun. Do they have damage? No, they don't. They got nothing.
No stun, Toby. No stun.
Melee-Rax is lost in mid-range as well. You've only got basically an injured Range-Rax on top for LGD. And the top net worth again belongs to MVP Spectre. Above that, through the pit, Roshan down to 2/3 of his life. LGD is bringing over the Anti-Mage too. They're bringing everybody. They want to try and contest this MVP.
Could be big.
They battle to LGD at this exact same location. Will it happen? You got the triple crush out from Xiao Wei with the silence as well. The Sonic Wave committal. Earth Spear is down. The back wall is causing troubles, not to mention just the power of this Spectre with the illusions behind. He wants to kill off September. The illusions may just burn through him anyway.
Oh, no.
Forev is up. They're looking for the opening. The Ice Blast is flying in. You can pop MMY. You'll lose a Slaughter as well. Maybe he's on the run because MP's right behind him. QO is also coming in to join the fight. They're right behind Maybe. Burnt dry. Maybe Hex up. We've got Bar on a spit right now. And GG. MVP will force us into a decider game between LGD.
And it's somber.